Welcome to MFB TV on Friday the 29th of January. Now, we don't normally do our TV sessions on a Friday, but it is the last Friday of the month in probably the most important 3 months of the year that landlords have seen for many years. You all know why, and I won't remind you of your good friendship with George Osborne. As we approach the end of the month, the number of limited company applications we are receiving on Buy-to-Let has now moved up to more than 50% of all applications from the norm of about 18 or 20%. It'll be interesting to see how this continues in February and indeed what happens post 1st of April. But clearly many of you are taking actions to rearrange your future purchases and some of your current assets ahead of the stamp duty deadline on the 1st of April. In the broader market commentary from the Council of Mortgage Lenders suggests that overall residential lending, which includes buy-to-let, will be up 8% in 2015 from the previous year. Now, the precise figures won't be out until mid-February, but this is a good indication of the overall health of the market, and we will report further on this when the full details become available in another fortnight. Also, we have recently published our buy-to-let mortgage costs index, and we're highlighting two particular aspects this quarter. Firstly, that the differential that landlords have historically paid on limited company borrowings has reduced yet again in the quarter, and as you will see in the next few days, will reduce even further in the days ahead. So the premium is reducing and will shortly be equalised between private borrowing and limited company borrowing. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the effect of competition. We also comment on the supposed credit losses incurred on buy-to-let loans as reported in the FPC minutes on the 17th of December. This sent Nigel Charrington, the Chief Executive of Paragon, to print in the Sunday Times the other weekend, where he pointed out that adding buy-to-let loans in the same category as second charge homeowner loans was hardly a precise science and wasn't the basis under which the market should be regulated and major decisions made into the future. Time will tell whether his words of caution are being heeded in another place. So to help you through all these changes, we've been up to two things. Firstly, we have relaunched our app, which up until now was only previously available on iPhones, but we now have an Android version, which I know an increasing number of you are now using. The iPhone version has also been enhanced and will now allow you to search not only by limited company products, also HMOs, and also initial terms between fixed rates and variable rates. So you can determine which products best suit your circumstances. More importantly, you can now save all the details of your portfolio into our central systems, ring-fenced in your favour, so that when you talk to us, we can lift the data at your approval into our systems. Now, sadly, if you held a few of the properties under the old version on your iPhone itself, the new technology won't work for you. However, if that is the case and you want to send us the details, we'll upload them for you into your own server at our systems here in the office. Now, to help you through these changes, our consultants have been writing blogs. This is a new concept for me, but I gather it works well for you as well. And we've been giving you some advice and some examples on how we've set up SPVs for people, and indeed one of our own consultants, Jenny Brown, is buying a buy-to-let in a limited company, and the blogs of the various stages that she's gone through are frankly hilarious and well worth a read. And also we're commenting on why buy-to-let continues to be a good investment, especially when you're looking relative to the stock market, which seems to be going into freefall yet again this year. And indeed, our consultants are commenting on the impact of the 3% stamp duty surcharge that applies from April and what you might be able to do about this. Finally, I finish with an early announcement that we are repricing our Keystone product range, and this will be announced more formally to the market on Monday. But as ever, if you want to speak to our consultants, they might give you a hint of what's in sight on 0845 3456 788.